and welcome to our third tutorial video with Pygame, where we learn how to make an easy 2D computer game. In the last video we learned how to draw stuff on our main window. We drew a rectangle which will be the main rectangle of the game. Later we will replace it with a car, and we learned how this rectangle can be mobile based on the buttons that we press on our keyboard. So if I run the program that we wrote the last time, you can see that I can move this rectangle left or right with the press of some buttons on my keyboard. So today, first we will learn how to make this movement smooth and easier to control. So the problem was that in order to move the rectangle you had to press the button multiple times. So this can change with the creation of a new variable that I will call direction, and for the start I will set it to -1. -1 will represent left. I will write a comment, -1 comment, -1 is left and 1 is right, so I can remember it later. So now when someone presses the left button, this means that the direction will be set to -1 equals -1, and if someone presses the right button, the direction will be set to 1. So, and after, outside of this for loop that we will continue after the check of the events, we have to check if the direction is -1, which means that we have to move the car towards the left. So now we'll say that car x has to be minus equal, I will create a new constant because before this we were using just an integer again. We were saying -10. I will create a step that I will set it to 5. So now if the direction is the left, move the car, each frame it will move the car towards the left. If the direction is 1, move the car towards the opposite direction, so car x will be plus equal step. So now I saved, and if I run it, I made a mistake here. Yes, you have to put double equals. If I run this now it's too fast, but you can see that I can move it and it moves continuously. I just have to press one time the button, but the step is too big as it seems, so I will change the step to just 1. This will slow it down 5 times, and now you can see that the direction is much more smooth. And if I want to go straight now, it's kind of problematic because I have to press both right and left. So instead I will I will check for another event, for the press of the up arrow button. If event key equals Pygame k up, this will set to our direction to 0. So this will not change at all our car x basically, so it will stay on the same axis, our car. So if I run it now and I press the upper button, it stays stable. If I press the left button, it goes to the right. right, left, but up keeps it stable. So now that we made the movement more smooth, it's time that we replace our rectangle with something that looks more like a car. So I have already created, in the documents I can find it, a picture called car PNG. I will move this inside the folder that I have my program. When you want to load images in a program, it's better that you have it in the same folder. So I have the file carpy and the image car.png in my folder. So now I can go to my program, and I can call the function Pygame image load with the name of my image inside the parentheses, and this returns an image object, so I have to save it somewhere. I will call this variable car, and then I can go here. We will no longer need this rectangle, and I will blit to my screen with this function display blit this image. So this function takes two arguments. The first is car, is the image, and the second is list a tuple with the position of the image. So this will be car x and car y. And now if I run again the program, you can see that instead of the rectangle I have an actual car. I have the image of a car. I will leave a link down on the description where you can download the car PNG yourself. So this was the end of our third video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and see you next time.